In a small village in the IGBO land of Nigeria, there lived a pastor named Pastor Hugo. Pastor Hugo was a well-respected man in the village, known for his wisdom and kindness. However, unknown to the villagers, Pastor Hugo had a dark secret. Pastor Hugo had made a pact with the devil, trading his soul for power and wealth. He had become a servant of the devil, carrying out his evil deeds in the name of the Lord. The villagers were unaware of Pastor Hugo's true nature. They saw him as a man of God, a shepherd guiding his flock. But little did they know, Pastor Hugo was using his power to manipulate and control the villagers. One of Pastor Hugo's evil deeds was to use his powers to put young girls in the village into a deep sleep. He would then take them to his church, where he would perform dark rituals on them. The villagers were confused and scared. They did not understand why their daughters were falling into deep sleeps, and they did not know what was happening to them while they were asleep. One brave young girl named Ada decided to investigate. She had lost her best friend, Neoma, to one of Pastor Hugo's spells. Ada was determined to find out what was happening to Neoma and the other girls. Ada snuck into Pastor Hugo's church one night, hiding behind a pillar to observe. She saw Pastor Hugo gathered around a circle of angels, chanting and performing a dark ritual. Ada saw Neoma and the other girls lying on the floor, fast asleep. Suddenly, Pastor Hugo noticed Ada hiding behind the pillar. He turned to face her, his eyes blazing with anger. Ada tried to run, but Pastor Hugo was too quick. He caught her and put her under his spell, adding her to his collection of sleeping girls. The villagers were getting desperate. They did not know what to do or where to turn. They decided to seek the help of a powerful dibia, a traditional healer, who lived in a nearby village. The dibia's name was Ogbonna. He was an old man with a long white beard and piercing eyes. Ogbonna was known for his wisdom and power. He was the only one who could help the villagers defeat Pastor Hugo and break his evil spells. Ogbonna listened to the villagers' story and agreed to help them. He told them that he would need some time to prepare and gather his strength. The villagers agreed to wait, hoping that Ogbonna would be able to save their daughters. Ogbonna spent many days preparing for the battle against Pastor Hugo. He gathered herbs and plants, made potions and charms, and performed rituals to invoke the spirits. Finally, the day arrived when Ogbonna was ready to face Pastor Hugo. He gathered the villagers and told them to wait outside the church while he went in to confront Pastor Hugo. Ogbonna entered the church, his eyes scanning the room for any signs of Pastor Hugo. He saw the sleeping girls, including Ada and Neoma, lying on the floor. He also saw Pastor Hugo, standing in front of the altar, his eyes blazing with evil. "You are a servant of the devil," Ogbonna accused, his voice firm and strong. "You have been using your powers to harm innocent girls. It is time for you to pay for your evil deeds." Pastor Hugo sneered at Ogbonna. "You think you can defeat me?" he laughed. "I have the power of the devil on my side. You are no match for me." Ogbonna smiled. "We will see about that," he said. He raised his hands, and a bright light filled the room. The light was so intense that Pastor Hugo had to shield his eyes. When the light faded, Ogbonna was standing in front of Pastor Hugo, a small bag of herbs in his hand. "This is a special potion," Ogbonna explained.